This is JC DeLass with this week's Fidelis Care Coach's Corner, and our guest this week is Jason Mangone, who's the head football coach at the College of Brockport. Coach, you've been involved with the College of Brockport football either as a player, an assistant coach, or a head coach, going on 20 years now. Do you think that helps you to relate to your players today?
I think so. I mean, I've been here for the whole gamut, and from transferring in from a prior university and getting the love of the game back in terms of the football with head coach Rocco Salmo at the time, and getting to know the campus and walking through all the hallways and all the buildings, going to different study halls and to the tutoring center. So I've been involved in all the gamuts that Brockport has to give and have spent over half my life here.
Do you have coaching mentors, people that you go to now for advice?
Yeah, absolutely. Len Jankowitz, who was my high school coach back at Lancaster High School, just outside of Buffalo. He's like my second father. I call on him quite often. I already mentioned Rocco Salmon, who I played for and coached with for a very long time here. A lot of what he did, we still do today. So, a lot of the roots that I've been involved with coaching and learning from somebody is involved with him as well.
When you're out visiting high schools and recruiting, what kind of student athlete are you looking for to bring to the College of Brockport?
Somebody that's competitive, and competition goes beyond just the playing field. It's in the classroom. So we strive here at the College of Brockport to have a team GPA better than the previous year. And we don't necessarily put a number on that, but we want to increase our GPA as a team every year. So if you're going to be somebody that's competitive on the field, that's outstanding. That's what we want. But it goes beyond that. So the competitiveness in the classroom has to be there as well.
You've had some special players here. You got a kid now, running back Dan Andrews, terrific player. Do players like that help elevate your program?
Oh, without question. They not only increase our production on the field, but they also get kids to come here because they know who they are. Dan is well known throughout Rochester, and because of what he's done the last 3 years, and now here being his 4th year, people around the state know who he is. So people want to play with great players, and those are the kids that we want.
That old football saying, it's not the X's and O's, it's the Jimmies and Joes. Where do you fall in with that, players versus schemes?
I think it's a great combination of two, and some kids override the other. Dan is a guy that we want to find a way to get the football to. So if it's going to be 12 seconds left in a game, odds are we're going to Dan rather than our best play.
What's the best part about coaching here at the College of Brockport?
I think being around everybody. We have a great administration here, led by Eric Hart in terms of athletics, and above him with obviously the upper administration academically. But I think the coaches that have assembled here recently, along with the ones that have been here for a while, I think everybody has a desire to be successful. I think everybody's willing to share ideas with what works for each individual team. And maybe what works for me will not work for necessarily men's basketball, but we're going to share those ideas and take from each other what we will.
And I know facilities is very important, especially for football, and you have great facilities here.
Yeah, I think we're second to none. We have an indoor facility that we can go to practice with nothing to change. So we don't have to say, well, now we got to cut out these X drills because we don't have room. We have actually more room inside our athletic facility than we do outside. And then when you look at our stadium, it holds 10,000 people. The lights are brand new. We can do spring practice now in the morning at 6 a.m. with the lights on, whereas before that, obviously, we were on the tennis courts hoping to have some kind of a surface to run on. So facilities now are second to none.
Thanks for joining us, Coach.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching this week's Fidelis Care Coach's Corner.